Om Swastiastu, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, salam sejahtera, salam harmoni. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me introduce myself first. I am Inyoman Satya Surya Dharma as the moderator of today's seminar. I'm very pleased to see you here and welcome all of you to this seminar. The theme of today's seminar is socialization, the use of digital learning media in order to support online learning process in pandemic era. On this great occasion of seminar, we'll dare two speakers who will give us speech and discuss with all of you. Our first speaker is Dr. Renaldana Pratama, and the second speaker is Mr. Krishna Wijaya, SPD MPD. Without any further ado, now allow me to welcome the first speaker, Dr. Renaldana Pratama, to deliver his presentation. For the speaker, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Satya. Hi guys, how are you? I hope you always in good condition. So today I would like to inform you about digital learning Indonesia to face COVID-19. Next slide. Currently, the COVID-19 pandemic is still not over. There are still many areas that are still closing school in an effort to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. In order for us, students to continue studying at home, Kemendikbud has prepared a number of support to facilitate the learning process in Indonesia. Kemendikbud itself develops a portal and Android-based distance learning application, Rumah Belajar. This portal can be accessed at learningkemendikbud.go.id, and some excellent features that can be accessed by students and teachers include learning research, digital classroom, virtual laboratory, and question banks. However, today as a speaker, I will only discuss the three most used platforms in Indonesia, namely Zenius, Kuiper, and Google. Next. The first is Zenius. Zenius platform helps students prepare for the UN and UTBK. Zenius also formulated ways to help children learn independently at home that were effective and efficient. The platform is ready to help smoothen the learning process by providing free access to more than 18,000 learning videos. Next. The next is Kuiper. Kuiper provides free access and material to school, teachers, and students. Teachers and school can also use the Kuiper School service to provide assignment and examination while monitoring student work. This includes videos, modules, and a collection of national exam, UN, UTBK, and SBMPTN for junior and senior high school teachers throughout Indonesia. Next. The last is Google. Google helps students and teachers in Indonesia to be able to continue learning outside of school through G Suite for Education, a collaborative learning tool between teachers and students available free of charge from Google. School can use Hangout Meet, a video conference tool, and Google Classroom to attend classes and continue distance learning from home. Next. In general, COVID-19 has a significant impact on the world of education, including in educational system in Indonesia. Although this situation is in line with the vision and mission of Future Studies in Philosophy of Science and Education, learning in the era of the Industrial Revolution 4.0 and Community 5.0, it still has advantages and disadvantages. That's all from me. I return it to the moderator.
Okay, thank you very much for Dr. Renaldana Pratama for giving us such informative and interesting presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, now we move to the second speaker, Mr. Krishna Wijaya, SPD MPD, to deliver his presentation. To the speaker, time is yours.
Okay, thanks Satya. Hello guys, I hope you are fine today because today I will bring interesting information about the positive impact of using online learning application. Okay, just go ahead. The positive impact provided by the using learning application is first, learning is very flexible. Now the first effect is every student feels when studying online. It's of course a very flexible learning process. Flexibility has meant that it is not bound by the time and place. That way vary every student who use the online learning application, the activities and teaching and learning process can be done anytime and anywhere. Number two, demand to study independently. Online learning application will indirectly guide each student to learn independently and do not have to depend on teacher or lecturer always. So that each student can think faster and not wait for instruction from a teacher or educator. In simple way, this is increased initiation from student. Next, number 3, adding relation. Everyone from young to adult is familiar with the name social media. There is a place to communicate online. With so many students studying online, the interaction between students on social media will also increase. So the relation you get will increase too. And last, productivity increase. If every student can take advantage of this opportunity wisely and well, productivity will also increase. A student can carry out various learning activities using the applications of various devices. For example, a laptop or smartphone. If you are well connected with an internet connection, then take advantage of this opportunity as best you can. Therefore, the information and news display will be more extensive and always up to date. And the next is conclusion. Every student can use online learning application properly and of course also can increase productivity. Always commit to study seriously and don't relax and play around. The online learning application has many features to help students who are affected by the COVID-19. Always be careful in accessing information when on the internet. Don't forget to check the truth first, so as not to cause hoax or fake news. That's for me. I thank you.
Okay, well, thank you very much for Mr. Krishna Wijaya for giving us informative and amazing presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, now come to the question and answer session. For the audience who have question, can turn on your mic. First question is for the speaker and second question is for second speaker. For the audience who have question, can turn on your mic.
Now, in this occasion, I want to ask two questions. The first question is regarding to material that given by Mr. Renal. The question is, in your opinion, what is the biggest challenge for the government, especially the government in charge of education in Indonesia, with the effort that have been made, namely to provide portal for student and teacher and have collaborate with various learning media platform to support student learning? The second question is regarding to the material is that given by Mr. Krishna Wijaya. The question is, in your opinion, how to increase student motivation to take a part in learning in the middle of the pandemic, so the positive impact of the learning of the online learning itself can be achieved? Thank you.
Wow, such a really interesting question and creative question. Okay, because the first question is for first speaker. For the fifth speaker can answer the question.
Okay, thank you for the time. By the way, that's a good question. So the biggest challenge, the biggest challenge is the government must cooperate with network providers and must also prepare funds to be given to underprivileged students. Because until now, the unequal internet connection in Indonesia is still a big problem that interferes with online learning activities. And one more thing, not all students in Indonesia can afford to buy learning support tools for online learning, such as laptop and smartphone. That's all for me. Thanks.
Okay, once again, thank you to Dr. Renal, Ridana Pratama because answering the question. Now we move to the second question. For the second speaker, time is yours to answer the question.
Okay, thanks Budi for the question. In this occasion, I will answer your question. Okay, first, increase teacher quality. The teacher should more effective in use digital learning platform effectively. And second, evaluation at the end of class, teacher keep their relationship to student and keep communicate to student about what they feel as long the online learning process. And the last, maximize use of digital learning the government provide to us. Okay, so that's all for me.
Okay, once again, thank you to Mr. Krishna Wijaya for answering the question. Okay, we move to the last part or last section. Before we end this seminar, let me to read the conclusion on this seminar with theme socialization, the use of digital learning media in order to support online learning process in pandemic era. As we all know, currently COVID-19 pandemic is still not over. After 1 year in world and in Indonesia also, the Ministry of Education and Culture, Kemendikbud, has changed the learning teaching system into online learning base. The Kemendikbud has prepared a number of support to facilitate the learning process in Indonesia. Kemendikbud except develop a portal and learning application Rumah Belajar that include some excellent feature can be accessed in Kemendikbud website such as learning resource, digital classroom, virtual laboratory, and question bank. Rumah Belajar can be used from early childhood education to senior high school or equivalent degree. Moreover, in Indonesia, there are 3 platform learning which is popular and that widely used, namely Zenius, Kuiper, and Google Indonesia. This has give us some positive impact by the use of learning application in pandemic era. Number 1 is absolutely we can continue our study even we are in home and can go outside or crowded in this situation. Then there's other positive impacts such as learning process can be more flexible, demand to study independently, adding relation and increase our productivity in this world situation. Once again, I'd like to thanks to the speakers for the informative and interesting presentation, and for the participant for the very active participation to give the question. I represent all the committee. I apologize if there are any mistake or weaknesses as long this seminar held. I am the moderator of the seminar, Satya Suryadi Dharma. Say goodbye. Thank you all.